Verona is a 2022 film directed by Alex Kvist, but must be one of the most forgotten romantic comedy films ever. The film is a cheap copycat of comedy films around Hollywood, but except in boring mood. Kate is an author from New York who is looking for her next inspiration for her book. She travels to a small village in Italy, and is also looking for her new love.
Yeah, okay. Whatever.
All characters are lazy, have no connection to what is what, and the whole movie is just boring. So we start the movie with Kate waking up and going to work to show her new book to her publisher. The problem is we've never seen her write a book. Except 3 minutes into the movie and later 10 minutes into Italy later. Her publisher says her book is a cheap copy of Harry Potter and the scene just drags on.
Dragons, wizards, witches, what is it? Some Harry Potter ripoff?
It's not a Harry Potter ripoff!
The problem is that Kate is such a stubborn person who wants people's attention and tries to get the approval of everyone around her. Which means that we as viewers cannot communicate and understand her character. Later that night Kate has a drink at the bar with her friend who says she should go to Italy to get inspiration for her new book.
Wait, I got it! I traveled to a small village and it...
I don't give a fuck!
That's great to me. Cheers to that.
What?
And we learn later that her boyfriend spread sex photos online and bragged about it.
Why didn't you even tell me this before? I mean, like...
Because I don't love you anymore!
What?
What?
Yes, and I also break up with you!
Yes, very sad. Anyway, it got me thinking.
Wait a minute now? We never saw her boyfriend at the beginning of the movie? The character came out of nowhere and makes the whole plot out of context.
Where is her boyfriend?
Problem with movie is that how the character as Kate is portrayed as an idiot. She goes to Italy, writes her book but gives it up to pick apples. The problem is that she picks apples that aren't even hers and makes her look like a thief to us viewers.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
A what?
You're trespassing my yard. You're stealing apples from my tree.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought...
So how can we as viewers relate to whether she is a bad person or good? So we meet the character Ben who just says she can have all the apples but says he doesn't like apples except apple pie.
You can take all the apples. I don't even like apples, except for apple pie.
Huh?
So how shall he have it? Does he like apples or not? Can you pick decide the movie? So we fast forward into the film as they eat and talk. And the whole scene is just talking about boring things that feel more like exposition for us viewers like this.
So, where are you coming from?
New York. I tried to sell my book and my boss hated it, so I went to Italy and write a new one.
I think you should do that. Follow your dreams and find your purpose. My dad has a vineyard in Australia.
I don't give a fuck!
I don't understand why people are so obsessed with social media these days.
Why are they talking about social media? Because the people who wrote the script for the movie have no idea how to write a real romantic scene. The next morning Kate tells about her new love.
But how do you know he's the one? I don't know. I just know that I think. I am so happy for you, but you just met him.
Exactly, she has just met Ben. In reality, it takes weeks or maybe even months when one person meets another person to form a relationship. It doesn't happen over one fucking night. Ben knocks on the door and asks if Kate wants to go out and ride in his boat. Kate, who is so naive, agrees. How do we not know if Ben is a serial killer who intends to kill her out at sea with the boat? Scenes like this in movies make me think that the characters are idiots and have no connection to how a real relationship works. So because Kate is so stupid we fast forward to the scene where they are talking about literally nothing on the boat.
But I didn't feel like writing poems and stuff. I wanted people to feel what I feel.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Later on, they have a picnic on the beach and later, Ben shows Kate his wine cellar. We learned before that Ben was interested in wine and knows how wine fits into meals. Great, but why does Kate take a sip from the wine and already get drunk?
What the fuck?
She took one sip. Come on. Anyway, watch this scene when she goes to cafe next morning with a coffee cup.
What?
Can we fucking move on, please?
Hurry up!
So let me again briefly explain the plot. Kate tries to impress her publisher boss about her book. Her friend suggests going to Italy. Kate dumps her ex, goes to Italy, stealing apples and eat dinner with Ben, goes next morning with the boat, drinking wine again, goes to the cafe the next morning and gets mad at Ben because she doesn't know what true love is, goes to the club, Ben kisses his ex, her ex says goodbye to her, Kate becomes depressed and gets support from her friend and reunites with Ben.
What the fuck?
What the actually fuck is this movie? So moral of the story is, this is not how to make a romantic comedy film.